Here we are. Here's the show. The show has started. Can we get the logo up? The name of the show is there it is. Jack in with me, Barnard Morrisonberg. Here's the show. I'm Barnard Morrisonberg. There's my name again. And I'm the host of the show. And what else? What else can I tell you? If you're watching this and you have some money, it's a free show unless you're rich or you have any spending money, then you're supposed to pay. Okay, so send us a Venmo if you end up watching the show. If you don't have any money, then may God have mercy on your soul. Okay, so here we go. The show started. Now normally we'll have some music and I check in with my friend who's here in the internet with me, Meeps. Oh yeah. So here's the conceit of the show. Look, I live in the internet. Okay, I uploaded myself. I used to be human, like you are, presumably watching this from outside the internet, looking in. But I uploaded myself into it and got rid of my corporeal remains, and here I am. And the only other person in the internet with me, as far as I know, is my friend Meeps. Here's Meeps. And Meeps, how you doing today? Okay. Meeps, you don't seem to be saying anything. Is there some reason you're not saying anything today, Meeps? Okay, I think that's a yes. Okay. Meeps, is the reason that you're not saying anything because comedian Gary Peterson, who normally voices your character, couldn't be here because there's a fire in California and he might have to evacuate his home. I see. Okay. Well, there we are. So that was my banter with Meeps this week. Meeps will be with us in spirit, if not orally or vocally. But maybe our friend Gary Peterson is still alive. Maybe he died in the fires. We don't know yet. But let's just say we're rooting for him to survive, and hopefully he'll be here next week. Let's see. I'll do a little banter with Meeps up top here. Let's look at some of the news. What do we got? I saw a story, Meeps, that a North Carolina aquarium has drained the water out of its tank so they could harvest all of the wishing pennies in the aquarium. That's what it's come down to. Harvesting wish pennies. So if you ever went to a North Carolina aquarium and made a wish, hopefully that wish is that your penny could be used to pay rent, because that's what they're using it for now, apparently. Right, Meeps? Good. All right. Good input. Thank you. And maybe that's a good hint for those of us who need a little extra money. Just build yourself an aquarium, and people will throw wishing pennies into it, and then you can steal the pennies. What else is in the news? Scientists say that they found evidence of life on Venus. Did you see that, Meeps? Okay, you did. You did. You're nodding. You saw that article. Great. They said that there might be life in the atmosphere, but due to out of control climate change, the atmosphere is not very livable for humans. But just wait, in about 20 years, it'll be better than Earth. So hopefully the bacteria in Venus's atmosphere is friendly, because we might have to be moving in very soon. Okay, there we go. That was the banter. thanks, Meeps, and let's hope that you're not dead. The comedian, that is, who plays you normally on the show. Okay, well, here we are. It's a talk show. Like I said, I'm Bernard. I live here on the internet, and it's, you know what? It's boring, okay? It's not exciting like your lives out there. You guys got fires and hurricanes and Trumps and all kinds of bad shit going on, as far as I know. And so more power to you. At least you're not bored, okay? But here I am in the internet, and I'm bored. So I lined up some guests to come on the show and talk to me. And will I be more or less bored when I'm talking to them? I don't know. That's yet to be seen. We'll see how it goes, and I'll get back to you on how my boredom levels are going during the show. But let's see. We got a TV up here, and we got some guests waiting around. Let's bring on our first guest. Our first guest is a comedian by the name of Lori Roggenkamp. And let's see if we can bring her on the TV. I went to the wrong window there. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Woo!
There's Lori. Welcome to the show, Lori Roggenkamp.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm excited to do the show.
How you doing out there in the real world that seems to be burning to the ground?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I just went to my local aquarium and grabbed a bunch of wish pennies. So I've been able to tide over
so
for
you're
that.
flush.
Yeah.
So you have a job then, you're saying.
Yeah. So I've been able to
wish
keep
penny
afloat.
collector.
Yeah.
Keep afloat.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
Yes.
But you probably have to go deep down under the water, so
yeah.
not literally.
No. It's very drastically diminished my lung capacity. So yeah, it's not been great.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you got pennies.
Yes. Yeah. At least that's still a thing that we can count on is pennies. So
some of us got less than that in our bank account. Venmo, gravy day, if you wanna help that situation. Even a Venmo is a penny, okay? It seems like an asshole thing to do, but I need it anyway. I can use it. I swear I'll use it. Okay. Lori, let's see. What were we talking about before the show? You said you were talking about lesbianism and being a woman.
Yes, I was. I like to bring that up whenever I meet somebody.
Just casual conversation.
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people think that it must be nice being a lesbian and a woman. It's very difficult. It's not many people see a distinction. So, for example, I don't want other women to be objectified. As a woman, that's how I feel. As a lesbian, sometimes I just want to see some titties. So
right.
That's tough.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
What,
so that's tough.
So would you say it's easier to be a lesbian if you're not a woman?
Yeah. Yes. If you can
if
swing
you're a man, if you're a man and you don't mind women being objectified, you might make a pretty good lesbian.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So profound.
Trump is pretty much a lesbian, I feel like. So he's pretty much
one of those
Rosie
sexually assaulting lesbians who likes to be peed on.
Yes. Those new age lesbians that look like men that are assholes. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Do they usually have yellow hair plugs?
Yes, yeah. They usually have yellow hair plugs, and they stand up straight in a way that has never before been seen in science. So
right.
It's good.
They stand straight like a crowbar straight.
Yes, yeah, like a
crooked ladder.
Yeah, like like they're already expecting their girlfriend to enter them from behind. That's how they stand.
Always ready to be receiving anal, I guess.
Yes, yes,
That's
yeah.
a good description of the President of the United States.
Yes.
Always ready for anal.
Yeah,
That
I
should
mean,
be his news. Like they didn't, he wasn't able to come up with a new slogan this year
No.
from 4 years ago. Maybe we could suggest
Yeah.
ready for anal.
yes, ready for anal. Make anal great again, you know. I think that could be one.
Love that anal.
Yeah.
That makes a good hat slogan, I think.
Anal retentive, you know, that could be that could be his thing.
The anal retentive president.
Yes.
And I don't mean type A. I mean retaining things in my ass.
That's a long catchphrase, but I think it might work.
Yeah. I think
It's a
it'll
long
do
catch-
better on a shirt than a hat, but you know, it could fit.
I think we heard our other guest Danny pipe in. Well, let's see him for a sec. Oh wait.
That's all right.
Oh wait. I'm
Lori.
trying to get. Oh man. Nothing's working. Okay. Oh, there's Danny.
Whoop.
Okay, hi Danny.
Hello.
We're gonna put you back in the void. I just wanted the audience to see you for a second because we heard your voice.
Oh, it's
Okay.
like looking at me if I had a beard. So
True. It's true. We established this beforehand. I think we're gonna be lifelong friends after this.
yes.
Yes,
see it?
we have.
You see it, right?
We have Lori and then the male Lori coming right up next. Great. What else, Lori? You
Well-
said you were on. Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things that's happening for me this year is that I'm trying to get the gastric bypass. So
Okay.
I've
So
just
you're on
given
a
up.
list.
Yes. I'm on a wait list because of my age. I'm 34 years old, and they say I'm still too young to get to be fully admitted yet. I have to have two pre-existing conditions or be over 400 pounds. And what's frustrating?
That's a goal.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So you know, I have a New Year's resolution. What's really frustrating is that I live with my aunt, who's 62 and weighs 450 pounds, and now all I can think about when I see her is, you lucky bitch.
She's a shoo-in.
Yeah.
She's like
you
a
know,
ringer for this surgery.
I mean, what I wouldn't give to be in her medically structured shoes, you know? It's like, you know, what do I need to do to switch bodies? You know, it's the first time ever.
She must know the secret.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting on the gastric bypass
Yeah.
waiting list.
She won't
So
tell
that's
me.
what is that the band that they put on your stomach so you feel full?
No, it's where they have an Asian man sit on your face every single time you're hungry.
Oh,
The bypass.
okay.
Yeah.
I can see
it's in
why
the-
there's a waiting list for that.
Yeah.
There's a limited number of Asian men
Yeah, yeah.
that are available to sit on faces.
Yeah. Surprisingly, you would think that it's a niche market, but yeah, surprisingly, it's just one Asian man. So, you know.
Oh, he just goes door to door.
Yeah, he just drives around, and he'll just be like,
Stopping
"All right."
people from eating.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
eat that Twinkie. Let me sit on your face.
Yeah.
Specialist.
Yes, he's a specialist. Yeah, no, I've been overweight most of my life, my entire life. And one of the things that I find very frustrating about being a fat person, and I'm 6 feet tall, so I weigh 350 pounds and I'm 6 feet tall. And one thing that really pisses me off about being a big person is that people think that just because I'm big, that means I'm strong. No.
Not strong.
Yeah.
People are always asking you to open pickle jars for them,
Yeah, I was over
and
at
you
my
can't do it.
I was over at my girlfriend's parents' house, and her mom goes, "Hey, can you help me move this 300-pound chest into the living room?" I was like, "Bitch, I got fat because I like to eat and lay down at the same time." Okay. There was no workout involved. I didn't build muscle mass. So, yeah.
Right.
It's been frustrating.
Just so people know, big people are not necessarily muscled.
Yes. No.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Strong.
I mean, look, if I fall on you, I'm gonna hurt you, but it's not because I'm strong.
Right. So you can win a fight, but not through fisticuffs.
No. I have a very limited radius of where I can win a fight. If you're right next to me and I fall on you, you're going down. I mean, that's just gravity. But
if you're in a supine position,
yes.
if you're laying down and you start a fight with me, watch out.
Yeah. Yeah. If you trip and fall, you're dead. You are dead. All right? I'm just letting you know right now.
Fatal error.
Yeah. So you better have perfect balance, motherfucker, because I'm coming for you. Not literally, because I get tired easily. But I will be here if you need to come after me.
All right. Well, this is a good public service announcement for people who are big but not strong.
Yes. Yeah, this is a more you know scenario. Stop thinking we're strong. We're not.
I wish I had one of those stars that shoots across the top of the screen, but I don't. Bum, bum, bum. The more you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Great. What else? You said that you were eating for you is tied to emotion.
Yes, I'm 34, and I think I finally realized that that's what my issue is that I'm an emotional eater. You know, like for example, like if this show doesn't go well, I'm gonna drown my sorrows by eating. But if it goes really well, I'm gonna celebrate by eating.
Celebrate by eating.
So looks like I'm gonna be eating after the show, which I'm pretty excited about.
So from the outside observer, it's hard to tell if you're depressed or really happy.
Yeah. And I sweat when I eat, so you don't know if I'm upset or not. So it's very confusing.
It is. I want to call you up after the show and see how it goes, but I feel like I'm not going to know. I'm not going to get good feedback. Either way.
No, the show is. I mean, I'm going to be eating after the show, so that should tell you what it's going to be.
Okay. Well, I'll take that as a celebration.
But you look very slim. You look. Do you have a workout routine or anything?
No. Well. I tell you, it really helps you to lose weight if you have no body, no corporeal essence whatsoever. I'm basically made of ones and zeros, and they didn't weigh much of anything really.
South Beach diet.
Those are good low numbers.
South Beach diet.
The South Beach digital diet. Although I have to admit, the aging Gen X comedian who plays me is pretty overweight and paunchy. Not in good shape at all. But for some reason he drew himself as a cartoon as a slim old man.
Well, I mean, we all have to draw ourselves the way we want to be. So, you know.
Right. I wish I was 75 years old and slim and close to death.
Yeah, that's hey, that's what you want to do. That's where you want to go. All right. I want to be Selma Hayek. We all have things that we want to be. Okay.
Okay. Well, one of these days, God willing, we'll both achieve our dreams.
I feel like you've achieved it, buddy. I feel like you've done it.
I'm already here. Okay. Well then, one of these days you'll be Selma Hayek. I promise.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Lori. Why don't you stick around and we'll talk to you some more. But let's talk to some of the other guests too while we're at it.
All right. Thank you very much. Check out my podcast, Bloody Podcast. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Bloody podcast. All right, we'll get back to that at the end too. Great. Let's see. Let's check in. Meeps, you got anything to add? No. Okay. Still not talking. Okay. Well, then let's go to our next guest. I forgot, who did I say was going to be next? Okay, I think our next guest
Me, dude.
is it says here in my notes, Brain Dead. Is that the name of this guest?
What?
Brain
No.
dead.
Shit. Dude, did I write brain dead?
Yeah, that's what it says here. Yeah.
It's Brian Dead. I just changed
Brian.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, cause Brian Dead sounds pretty cool.
It does.
Brian Dead.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I didn't
It
like
does
my
sound
old.
pretty.
I didn't like my old name.
Yo, so you took on the name Dead. It's
Yep.
not your given surname.
Yeah, but it's cooler than my surname. So cool, Brian Dead.
Dead. What happened that made you want to change your name to Dead, Brian?
I had a dude, I almost died on the way freaking here. Which is
on the way to your bedroom.
yeah, dude, on the way here. Yeah.
What happened?
I was walking and I was on my phone and out of nowhere a freaking kite came in and clipped me, dude.
You got hit by a kite
Yeah,
in your
but right
own living room?
No, on the way here.
Oh, okay.
They'll do that.
Uh,
You got to watch out.
I was outside. I was making a TikTok because, we all got to do our part.
Yeah. It's the old grind. We got to make
Freaking
TikToks.
some kids flew a kite into my who flies a freaking, where do you get a kite?
Who knows?
Anyway, it gave me
I thought
a new appreciation.
What's that?
Where?
Oh, you cut out for a second. You got a new appreciation for what? For life? For death?
Yeah, for death.
Are you?
Come so close you can almost taste it, and it tastes pretty good. Tastes like dirt.
Death tastes like dirt. Okay.
When
Good.
you hit the ground hard enough, man. Yeah.
That must have been some kite that really laid you out, huh?
It was a big kite.
So am I to understand that this near-death experience that just happened to you today caused you to change your name to Brian Dead? Or was that a different near-death experience?
No, it happened today. I've had a lot of near-death experiences. It happens to me a lot.
Have you ever done one of those flatliners where you go clinically dead, but then they bring you back? Those are always good.
No, but I slipped under some ice one time and I couldn't breathe for like a second.
You went under the ice.
I slipped under some ice. I was not skating. I was like scooting around though, because it was frozen ice.
Uh-huh.
Ice fell out from under me. Saw fish. Everything went dark. I pulled myself back up. This was
Wow.
it happened a long time ago. But today this was the kite.
That's a harrowing story. Both of them. I would say the kite was probably fairly easy to get through after falling through some ice.
You would think so, man. Everywhere
What's
I
this?
go, outside is a scary place.
Outside, yeah. It's always trying to
Anything
kill
can
you.
happen. You could go any minute.
That's right.
I almost got hit by a bus one time. Wait, that was Final Destination.
Oh yeah, that was that movie.
But it could happen to anyone. That's the point.
Do you feel like having all these near death experiences that death is now stalking you because you've cheated the realm?
What a creepy jinx, dude.
I'm not saying it has to be true. I'm just asking.
Well, you think now that you floated it into the universe that maybe you've conspired against me a little bit?
Perhaps. I thought I saw.
It's all right, because if I die, come right back to life.
You're gonna come? Really?
It's kind of my special skill, dude. I'm still here.
Do you feel like are you actually a zombie, an undead person? Is that what's happening?
Aren't we all? Do you believe in reincarnation, bro?
We're not all zombies. I'm pretty sure.
Speak for yourself,
Objectively, that's
Bernard.
false.
Speak for yourself.
Maybe our next
Danny.
guest, Danny, is
You're welcome,
one.
Brain.
Danny feels me.
Yeah.
Gotta
What is this?
appreciate the time while you got it. That's why I started gardening.
Oh yeah, because of the life involved, or
Yeah, because I want to
because
bring
you-
dead stuff back to life, like this aloe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look
You
at how
got a half
dead
dead
it was
aloe plant?
before. It
Uh-huh.
was totally dead. Now it's alive. I
Now it's a
freaking
little-
did that. The power.
You got a zombie aloe there.
I got a zombie cactus, bro.
Did you bring that one back to life too?
Check it the frick out.
It doesn't even
You
have
see
any
roots?
roots.
Look at the roots.
How is it even alive?
But you know what? If I wanted to kill it, bring it right back to life.
No, wait a second. Don't kill the cactus.
I don't think that's how plants work.
Put it into some water. Good to
Uh-huh.
go.
And it's gonna. Okay.
Have
Yeah,
you
we'll
done
have
this
to check-
before?
We'll check
Yeah,
back
got a
in
whole
with it.
Franken garden, dude.
Oh,
All undead plants.
Yeah, they were dead and then they're now, but look,
My garden is the opposite. Everything was alive, and then I forgot to water them, and now they're dead. So
$10
It's like
I
an-
can bring it back to life.
anti-zombies. What were you saying? You were telling me earlier about your girlfriend.
Yeah, Katie, dude, she's fucking crazy.
Billy, what's so crazy about Katie?
She's just a kind of a bitch, I guess.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah, a real bitch. She's always like bitching about my room. Total bitch. Clean your room.
It does look like a little bit of a sty, if I might say.
Who are you fucking? What are you? What the fuck is your room, dude? It's floating shit everywhere. What is all that dirt?
But it's
Oh, now
but
it's
very
clouds.
neat.
Convenient.
It's mostly cartoon stock footage, but it's very neat.
That's fair. I feel like I keep
What's
forgetting
with
something.
what's with your? Does your girlfriend appreciate your love of death?
She doesn't appreciate anything, bro. She's dead on the inside, though, and that's why I love her.
I see.
Cold.
So
Witch.
something of an emotional zombie, perhaps.
Yeah, she'll just suck all the life right. She's a succubus. Katie.
She just sucks life.
She's fine.
she's fine. How did you guys meet, if you don't mind me asking?
Graveyard.
You
That
met at
makes
the
sense.
graveyard.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
we were making a TikTok, and then we just accidentally, she knocked over a grave, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, you're gonna be haunted, shit." And so
7 years of bad luck.
that's what they say. If you break a gravestone, it's bad as a mirror.
Wait. So you met her at a graveyard and did a TikTok?
Yeah, because she's also a TikToker, so she's got like a whole different audience. So we were supposed to meet up to collaborate, and then we got into some witchy shit together, man. Now I'm afraid if I leave her, she's gonna put a voodoo hex on me.
I think she might be
Which-
a zombie.
Witch talk.
Have you ever seen this
a
woman
zombie.
outside of the
That would-
graveyard,
Yes.
or she just lived there?
That's a good question, bro.
I know. Is there an answer?
That's right.
No, you don't have an answer. Okay.
I've only seen her there a few times, but we're always making TikToks.
Well, it
I hope
sounds
she
like
doesn't live there, man. What if she's a ghost?
it's possible. Is she translucent? And when you try to touch her, does your hand go all the way through?
Every time I look at a video of her, it's a light on her face.
Uh-huh. It might just
But
be.
that might be a reflection from the ring light. I don't know.
Yeah. It might just be a lens flare. You might be dating a lens flare, is what I'm saying.
Anyway, let's.
Let's flip.
Okay. Anyway. Well, thanks, Brian Dead. Why don't you stick around?
Brain
we got one
dead.
more guest. I thought it was Brian. It's Brain
Kudos,
now?
man.
All right.
Sounds great.
Okay. Okay, Brain.
I can never remember. I got clipped by a kite, bro.
I know, and we're all very sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna put you back into the void and talk to another guest. But stick around. We can all chat after this is all mercifully over. Okay, let's see. Our next guest, our third and final guest, is a comedian by the name Danny Frank. Let's see if we can get him on TV. There we go. Welcome to the show, Danny.
Thank you so much for having me, Bernard. It has been an awesome show so far. I got to say, Brain or Brian, you seem cool as hell. Same with you, Lori. I think we could all be real good friends.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you.
dude.
We're making lifelong friendships here. That's what the show is all about.
How you doing tonight, Bernard?
Oh, I'm doing okay for just existing as a series of electrical impulses in a computer. I could be worse.
All right, man. I like to hear positive attitude.
What's happening in your life? Are you outside right now, Danny?
I am. I don't know if you can see the moon behind me, but that is what that is. Definitely, it's definitely not a lens flare. That's what you're thinking. But yeah, man.
Have you tried dating the lens, the moon image that's on your image there?
Not since the incident. No, it just didn't work out.
Don't
Right.
let Brain see that, or he's gonna want to date it. So
I mean,
I think Brain is
If
going to
If
be
you,
pretty
if
into
you
you.
think
in
we don't
mysterious
already
ways.
all have very intimate relationships with the moon, then you're wrong, madam.
wow. I
That's-
had no. That
I
is
was-
a great.
I've been schooled.
That's indisputable.
Yeah.
Well,
You wouldn't
we
think
all
that.
have we all have a relationship with the moon of some sort.
Definitely.
So Danny, we were talking earlier about going to the dentist. Is that
Oh yeah, I hate going to the dentist, man. I hate going to the dentist so much because it's just like going to a used car lot these days. I went for the first time in a long time, and they told me that my mouth was so bad that it would cost $6,000 to get it repaired back to where it should be.
Wow.
$6,000.
and they tried to sell you a car too?
No, I mean, that's what blew my mind. It's like the price of a teardrop trailer in your mouth. The price was so high that I had to ask, are wood teeth still an option?
Do they still
And
make those?
No, apparently they don't. I did inquire, though. I did inquire, yeah.
Did you ask if you could lower the price by whittling your own teeth and bringing them in, and then they could install them for you?
I did tell a friend about the predicament I was in, and he had to ask, like, how bad are your teeth? And I said, bad enough to ask for wood. But he came up with an alternative solution. Mexico. I
What?
know that Mexico. Go to the
Okay.
dentist in Mexico. That's exactly.
Get a Mexican
know.
dentist.
Exactly, man. It's a little bit cheaper. You know what you get in Mexico for $6,000?
What?
Someone else's teeth.
Ooh. Jesus.
And
Do you
then
get to
suddenly,
choose who the
What
teeth
teeth?
come from?
well, yeah, and then suddenly wood teeth back on the table.
You just slap down $6,000 and you go, I want those teeth. I want that guy's teeth. And
I mean,
they'll transfer.
Mexico is a magical place, man. I highly recommend checking it out, Bernard.
Hey, I get Adderall in Tijuana, so I feel ya.
Brain knows what's up.
Brain is a big
Brain-
fan of Mexican dentistry as well.
I gotta say, I kind of feel like there's a connection here. I feel like we could be best friends.
You into gardening?
I'm not into gardening.
Eh,
Oh.
I can dig it.
Oh, I really like Brain. He seems like a really fun person. I gotta tell you, Bernard, it's really awesome to be here tonight, man. It's not normal that I get to go out and have fun with a bunch of people these days, especially with COVID. I got to sneak around and do the speakeasy comedy where I can, and it's a little sketchy. Like last night, I had to do 10 whole minutes in front of a crowded bar full of cholos, bikers, and outlaws. And it was so tough to see if I was doing well or not. Like, I didn't hear any laughter. All I heard was like, psh. And, oh,
Is that
yep,
that's the outlaw equivalent of a guffaw?
right? But I gave it my all and I did my best because I'm a professional, because I agreed to do the time. Because truthfully, it was just nice to see my family.
At the outlaw bar.
It was.
Is your family usually at an outlaw bar?
I mean, when it's not Sunday, yeah. I do come from like a long line of crazy people. Some more so than others. I won't say that like they were all bad, but I was telling somebody about a story earlier where my dad, the peak of his, he had a bit of a candy problem. And at the peak of it, he was real into that and motorcycles.
Like whatchamacallits and Rolos, that kind of thing.
Exactly. York peppermint patties. what
Peppermint
have you.
patties.
Yeah, No,
Chuckles.
exactly. But no, he was into that and motorcycles, and he took it upon himself to jump from a flat bottom over a fence and into a park. Thought he was really evil Knievel.
What? How'd that turn out?
Not well. Not well at all, actually. He didn't quite make it, and demanded to see my mom at the ER. He wouldn't go. But yeah, that's where I come from. Those are my people.
Wow. I bet your dad would get along with Brain as well.
I think so.
Sounds like he's had some near-death experiences himself.
I think we could all go kick it at a Led Zeppelin concert. Yes, I think so.
So your dad was. Were you alluding to nose candy, that like drugs?
When he
you
was
said candy?
younger, I was, to be honest. When he was younger, I think he might have done some experimentation, but he got over it, and I used to judge him for it till I got older, and then I was like, hey, Dad's kind of onto something. I don't know if the tie-dye shirt, Led Zeppelin shirt, gives it away or not, or the hat, but I love drugs and alcohol.
I would have never guessed.
No, I love it so much that several judges have ordered me not to love it so much anymore.
Bunch of
Yeah,
narcs.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I don't anymore. But it's weird. Like it's hard to tell if you have an addiction, because like sometimes they're really mild, but usually you can tell when you have like an addiction to something because you start having all these weird thoughts in your brain, start doing things you wouldn't normally do. Like I've never considered shoving something up my ass, but at the peak of my addiction, I had to wonder if suppository edibles were just a better value. And they are.
And it turned out they were.
They were the magic secret, They
Okay.
took me to a nice place. They really did.
Do you get specific suppositories, or are you just shoving pot cookies up there?
I mean, I'm not a choosy man, but I'd like to go for things that are intended to go up there. Not a
Like
scientist.
I feel like a nice Kiva bar could probably fit.
I think you might be right. But there's only one way to tell. So, Brain, I'm sorry. We'll have to link up. We'll have to link up.
Yeah, you guys can have a a party
Exactly.
where you shove things into your asses,
That's
just like
wait,
our president,
That's what that is.
always ready for anal. Oh, what's that?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. I think we just decided that is the new slogan for 2021.
Yeah.
20.
Always
That is a
ready
good
for
slogan
anal.
for this year.
Yeah.
Rammed in the ass, 2020. Get ready, bend over, and get ready to take it.
This is as good as it gets.
Oh, is it only going to get worse from here?
Hard to say.
Let's see. I think we can bring all of our guests onto the screen here. Let's see if we can see everybody. Oh, there we go. There's all of our guests together. I guess we're all agreed that this is the year of if anal, of putting
Yes.
things in butts.
Certainly feels that way. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely. I've definitely been feeling a little itch in my butt. So I feel like
It's that time,
it's that time.
the time of year.
Yeah, it's a special time of year for me where
Uh-huh.
I shove things up there.
Beginning to look a lot like ass play. that old Carol.
That old Carol. Oh man. Oh, that's fun. That's so much
That's
fun.
where we're at. So, so Danny tells us there's two ways to tell us if you have an addiction. One is if you start using suppositories, and the other is if a lot of judges are telling you that you have an addiction.
Those are two pretty fail-proof signs, to be honest.
I was walking out of a Chipotle one time, and a police officer asked me if I really needed 2 burritos, and I said yes, I do, because
How
I was
dare
eating
he.
them at the same time. So
Wow,
How dare he?
that is some passive aggressive policing right there.
yes.
Right?
So I mean, technically, you could say an officer of the law had told me that I should probably stop. So
At least they didn't ask you to move his couch.
yeah, I would have been pissed. I would have had to put my burritos down. Hey, Brain, I have a question. How's that plant going that you put in water earlier?
Totally
Oh,
back
yeah,
to
let's-
life, bro.
Let's check in on the plan. Is it?
Oh,
100% back to life. 100% back to life.
you just ripped off a part of it.
What are you
appears to be.
talking about?
It appears to
Yeah.
be falling apart.
But if I do that, whole new plant.
Oh,
Oh. Now you got 2 plans.
All right.
It's like you.
2. Twice as alive as before.
Not only is it alive, but it's having baby plants.
Clones. Gardening's sick, man. Get on board. It's gonna save us.
That is incontrovertible. Gardening is sick.
that brings up a question. I've been wondering how do you have sex in the internet? I mean, I know you could see sex, but how do you have it?
Yeah, pretty much don't. No, due to I guess the main reason would be lack of genitals.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see. I was trying to. I'm trying to find a way to. No, I can't do it. Okay, never mind. Anyway, no genitals pretty much means no sex. But look, I got the porn tubes and the red hubs, and I can pretty much go and come and go as I please, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Pretty much have the whole place to myself, and I don't have to worry about my parents walking in on me, if you know what I mean.
Yes. I would just love to see a porno happening and you just walk into the screen going, "How's everybody doing?"
I'd watch
Let me
that.
know if anyone needs any help.
Yeah.
I'll just be over here. I'll just be over here watching.
be jerking it right now. We can't see his legs.
Very
might-
true point.
As far as you know. Let's see. Oh, here's what I was gonna try. I was gonna show you that I do have. I am wearing pants, and I have. and I have. And I have this this glass of whiskey that I've been holding the whole time.
Okay.
Wow.
But rest assured, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in the way of any sort of genitals. Is this coming through? Oh yeah. Okay.
It's,
Now
Looks
I
pretty
have to
good.
see. I'm gonna figure out if I can bring myself back down.
Don't bother.
Oh, we can just do the rest of the show. Like,
yeah.
oh, there we go.
I
Yeah.
mean, as long as the thumbs up is there, I'm okay with it.
Okay, here we go. There we are, and relatively back to normal. Maybe I need a drink.
Well, there we go.
You, Laura, you talked about emotional eating. I have almost the same thing with whiskey. I use it to both celebrate and when I'm depressed.
I mean, that's that's a good. See, I feel like I need to stop doing the harmful thing of overeating and start doing the healthy thing of drinking too much and doing drugs. So,
Right. Yeah, when you do a lot of drugs and alcohol, you tend to eat less. So
yeah.
there's that. And it kills you probably way faster than overeating, though.
Yeah, but you have
So it
a
was a
rocking
trade-off.
time.
Beautiful corpse. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You'll die soon, but thinner.
Yes.
Then maybe you'll come right back to life.
And if you're Brian dead, then you'll never die. You just keep almost dying and coming back to life.
Invincible, baby. Am I dead now? Who knows?
No. No, you're not dead.
You might, as far as we know, you might be some sort of like a Asian water ghost or something.
Did you guys just see that?
No.
No.
What
well,
was it?
My chair just freaking broke
Your
while
chair,
I'm sitting there.
your chair just broke.
I almost died.
There's another near-death experience right there.
I want
Holy-
to blame this on spirits, but
Holy shit!
we have to rule it out.
This might be death coming for you because
Your moon did this.
the kite was supposed to kill you, and now death is coming for your chair.
Are you high-fiving the moon?
Trying to grab it. There we go.
Yeah.
You give it a little
Yes,
nipple
see if-
twist, eh?
See if you can squish it.
titty
Nope.
twistering the moon.
Titty twist of the moon.
Yeah, this is getting me off.
All right. Keep it in your pants, Brian.
Doing the best I
Okay.
can.
You mentioned plants once.
Plants or pants? Because I'm not wearing any.
Oh, jeez. No.
I keep forgetting stuff. I think it's because of that kite, man.
I think the kite might have scrambled your brains a little bit, Brian.
Kites will get you.
Was that kite metal and was it heavy and when did it hit you in the
Are
head?
you asking me
And
if
was-
it was a plane or a UFO?
I'm asking you if it was a blunt object that you got hit with and you thought it was a kite.
Definitely a kite
Okay.
or a
Were
UFO.
those
Or a
kids might have been.
frisbee.
Maybe they were trying to fly a hammer and it hit you in the head
Yes.
instead of a kite.
You guys listen to Blink 182?
All the
Uh-oh.
time.
No, not if I can help it.
What, really? I never. Okay.
I feel weird fully be honest, but I fully love Blink-182.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good, because
I will be
aliens
honest.
exist.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Tom
technically,
DeLonge was right.
yeah, technically you could say that's when he branched off and he started doing his other band, but yeah. I would love to believe the aliens are real.
Hey, the
That's when
pentagram
he-
confirmed his UFO videos, baby. We're 10 step. We're almost right. They're just getting right. We're getting pretty close.
The Pentagon?
Yeah, the freaking Pentagon. Ever heard of them?
Yeah, they did release those UFO videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that guy got more interesting when he stopped playing music and started releasing UFO videos. Just my opinion.
And both are good. Oh, my freaking plants!
Oh no, what happened?
I knocked them over and made a big mess.
Oh.
Fuck.
Jeez.
It's cool.
Are
Bring
they
them back
dead?
to life later.
Okay. You can.
Oh,
you
my
can
freaking stay on my
necromance.
floor, dude.
There's just, and still no pants.
Jeez.
There's a lot on
You
your
gotta-
floor. I think
You
it's
got a
stained.
lot. You got a lot of issues
I'm
over there.
gonna
You got a
clean it
broken
up.
chair.
Who are you, my freaking girlfriend? Jeez, get off my
You got-
back.
You got a messy room, a broken chair, no pants, and a stain on the floor.
I'm doing all right. Yeah.
I think, yeah,
Living the
I
dream.
think in terms of 2020, you're still winning.
Wolverine is doing all right.
Okay, Brain. All right, everyone. We're coming to the end of the show, and I feel like we've learned a lot
Yeah.
today.
I
Who
would
knew
say
when
so.
who knew when we started this that Danny was going to come out the most sophisticated out of all of us?
Oh, I knew.
Somehow Danny is the most stable of all the guests and hosts involved in this whole exchange. Okay, Lori, you mentioned you had a plug for your podcast, Bloody Podcast.
Bloody Podcast. Yes, it's a true crime, female-centric look at true crime and folklore. We do female-driven stories about true crime and folklore because we
You
think
talk
women
about-
can be terrible too. So
Women can murder as well
Hell
as
yeah.
any man.
yeah, exactly.
Brian's on board with
Yeah.
with the women murdering.
Very
Thank you.
progressive.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm a feminist.
Woo.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you did call your girlfriend a bitch, but yes.
Yeah,
It's
what do you?
not a
Well-
liar.
Yeah, women and men can be bitches.
I can attest.
That's fair. That's fair. Yes.
True that.
Yeah. True that.
He might have just been. Now that we know he's a feminist, we know that his girlfriend probably is actually a bitch. He's just not saying that.
Exactly. It's not in his values. Just throw that word around.
Okay, Lori, do you want to plug? Do you have a Twitter or Instagram or any other way people can find you online?
Yes. I am on Instagram at Lori U Liar. That's Lauri, the letter U, and then liar, Liar. I forgot how to spell liar. And podcast is also on Instagram at Bloody Podcast, and it's wherever podcasts are streaming. And we also have a Patreon. But if you're gonna go to any Patreon, if you're gonna donate anywhere, please Venmo here because he does a lot, and this is a pretty cool show. So
Yeah. Venmo us at Gravy Day, and then also follow the podcast at Bloody Podcast Patreon.
yes.
Perfect. Okay, Danny Frank, you got anything to plug? Where can people find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at Danny Frank Comedy, and on all platforms, you can check out my podcast, Danny Frank's Walks of Life. We do a lot of interviews with people from all different backgrounds and walks of life. Really get to know them. Like a lot of comedians, it's not the funniest, but I'm pretty proud of it. So Danny Frank's Walks of Life. Check
I like
that
it.
out.
Walks of Life. All right, great.
Maybe you should try a Danny Frank's Walks of Death sometime.
Ooh,
That's a good idea for a special, for a very
Ooh.
special episode.
Ooh, maybe a Halloween spooky special.
Have you ever
Actually,
interviewed a dead comedian?
no, but episode 2, I interviewed the great mortician slash comedian Juan Cias, and we
Ooh.
established that different ethnicities smell differently based on what they eat when they're burning.
Oh,
It's a fun
wow.
fact.
Wow.
That is a fun
Episode
fact.
2.
That's pretty cool.
So it like Italians smell like pork sausage.
He said
And
that, and apparently Mexicans smell delicious.
Oh,
Was there any
bet-
doubt in your mind?
I bet
we
they
knew
do.
that. We knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
Picante. All right, thanks, Danny.
Thank
Brian,
you.
dead.
It's been fun.
Do you got any projects going on, or do you want to plug perhaps a Twitter or Instagram of a comedian you know?
I got a freaking million projects going on all the time, bro. Zombie Garden. So
Yeah.
I guess if you want to see more about my cool ass zombie garden, you can
Yeah.
follow Bouncy on Instagram. And for more cool fucking dudes like me,
Bouncy on Instagram.
yeah,
Got it.
Bouncy. Boundyy, not.
How many? There's 3 Y's. 3 Y's in
Yeah.
Bouncy.
Yeah,
Okay.
just go until you find me.
Keep entering
Perfect.
wise.
If you follow me, I'll send you a dead plant.
That's what I say to my girlfriend every night when she wants to do anal. Just go until you find me.
And then she gives you a dead plant.
Yeah, and then she hands me a dead plant. She goes, I gave up.
All right.
Win-win.
Great. This is a show. We did it. We had a show.
Yay.
Thanks to all my guests. And here, where's the can the engineer put up the sign again? There it is. Jack in with Barnard Morrisonberg. That's the name of the show. You can find us on Facebook, Jack in Show, on Twitch /Jack in Show. There's something on YouTube too, but nobody pays attention to that. So do what you will. And let's see. Here's the Venmo again at Gravy Day. Look, if you don't have any money, you can watch the show for free. But if you have a little money, if you have a job, Venmo is a couple bucks. And if you're rich, like 1,000. Okay. I mean, what are you gonna do with it? The world is pretty much ending. So share the wealth. Send us half of what you got. If you got $1 million, send us $500,000 over Venmo. We'd really appreciate it. Or just $5 or whatever. And that's our show. Let's hope that Meeps is still alive. Let's check in on Meeps. How you doing? Okay, still not saying anything, but hopefully still in the realm of the living. I want to thank all our guests. We have at Laura You Liar, at Danny Frank Comedy, at Bouncy. You can also please follow at Comedy Gary P and at Dave Chacho on the various things and our show. I think we have a Twitter now, maybe at Jack In Show. Whatever. Just follow a lot. Just follow everything. It doesn't even cost you anything. Just follow stuff. And that's it. That's the show. I think we did it, everybody. Thanks for being here. And are we gonna end it? Where's the engineer? Are we gonna turn it off? I think that's the end. Okay, it's ending.